As we talk about the cleansing of the temple,
Such an opposite.
I know that, but the reason I wanted to end on that because we talk about love bringing in this idea of we talked about sacrifice, we talked about fasting. You know, we've had all these descriptions, but the whole point, I think, with the cleansing of the temple goes with this idea of we're kind of ending with the beginning, fasting, giving up, becoming sacred. Making sure, making pure.
Oh, wow.
You know, all of these things that we've been talking about. So I want to end with a wonderful thought that from Elder Uchtdorf. He says, true religion should not originate from what pleases men or the traditions of ancestors, but rather from what pleases God or our eternal Father.
Wow.
And for me, that's kind of the essence of everything that we've been talking about, that's what we're striving for, is to do what pleases him.
And to understand what that is.
Exactly. And that might be through fasting. That might be through loving him.
And I think that, you know, one little piece I'd like to add is mothers, because I think, you know, this is important for us, that this idea of cleansing the temple, of making this place pure, you know, when Jesus came there, you know, it was this magnificent edifice. And it was probably in the court of the Gentiles that these sales were going on.
Right.
And he was outraged that this stuff was going on in his house.
They turned the temple to Disneyland. And it's like people would come from all over.
What I think, you know, we are called to also try to keep pure spaces where our families are, and it's not easy. But the Savior, they were wondering, they let him do it, and they said, where is this authority from that you are doing this? I think we as mothers, as parents, need to assume our appropriate authority in our homes and lovingly try to maintain a level of purity in language, in what people watch, in how they conduct themselves with one another.
I agree.
Lovingly. And I think that it is, we are not the creators of the world. We are not the same, but we are creators in our own little homes. And we have to take that authority. I sometimes feel, I will tell you, I feel an absence without my husband. I felt like I was stronger when he was here. I have many wonderful children who I think take that responsibility themselves. But I do feel that as the Savior assumed his authority, and you know, it's from Psalm 69, they said, where he said, the zeal for thy house will devour, the zeal for thy house will devour me. You know, the zeal to cleanse his home.
And we have to have the same zeal.
That we have to have a zeal.
We have to have that zeal.
Exactly.
I agree. Thank you for those wonderful, wonderful thoughts, and especially bringing it back to us as mothers.
I do.
And how important it is that we keep our places and homes pure. So I appreciate you being with us today.